So we begin in seated position, comfortably seated position. So if that means for you to be seated in a chair or for you to be seated on the floor or using a bolster as a support, so I invite you to do so. So bring your awareness toward your breath and listen to the sound of your breath. Or listen, maybe we start by listening just to the sound inside of your practice room. And then bring your awareness to the outside of your practice room. And then imagine any additional sound that could come from the outside to the inside of your practice room. And then as you bring your awareness back to the practice room itself, again, listen to the sound inside your room. And then perhaps add any additional sound that could happen. And now add any additional sound that could happen inside of the room, including listening to my voice, and then perhaps maybe have distraction sounds of phone ringing or people walking into my practice room. And then I invite you to bring the awareness toward the sound of your heart or the feeling of the heart beating. Being observant. And then from the heart beating, bring your awareness to your pulse, and perhaps maybe it's just noticing the flow of the fluid within your body, just naturally occurring. In your mind's eye, imagine that with every beating of the heart, you bring in resilience, softness within the tissue, within the vessel itself. So the vessel can be pliable, expandable, movable with ease and comfort. So every breath we bring in nourishment toward our vessels, toward our blood veins. From the veins, we go into the muscle tissue, from the muscle tissue into the nervous system. And from the nervous system, we imagine that each breath that we are taking goes into the myofascial system. And then as we imagine that the myofascial system to be nourished and replenished, imagine that as the myofascial system surrounds our spine as well, and so we're bringing in energy and vitality, energy and a golden light or any kind of color of your choice into your spine area. And then imagine that your spine is like a hollow bamboo. And then as we breathe in, starting from your tailbone going upward, that it feeds the nervous system and our whole circulatory system with every breath we are taking. Allowing you to move with ease and comfort, nourishing the shaft of the nervous system. And then as we visualize this hollow bamboo is being filled with the breath, with every inhalation, allow it to come all the way up to the crown of your head. And see how that color, I don't know, using golden color, green color, rainbow color, whatever color that may be for you. As you see the spine like a hollow bamboo and having folds going out to either side of the body and then replenishing the nervous system. Give your body the permission for its natural healing to occur without expectation, without forcing, simply visualizing and focusing on your breath. And give gratitude toward your body and your higher self or something greater than yourself for being able to be here in the moment, appreciative of your physical body, regardless of how good it feels, how good and bad actually is just the mind making that decision on past experiences. So try to be neutral and just be in the moment as it is right now. Create new memories, create a vast healing flow of energy within the spine going throughout your body, all the way to the crown of the head. So set your sankalpa or statement of intent, anything you like to witness or experience, 1 or 2 words. Then bring your awareness toward your mental body, toward your thoughts. Simply just note if your mind is going in all directions or focused or quiet, just 1 or 2 words. Then connect with your breath. Listen and observe the flow of your breath. One or two words describing your breath. Now I invite you to focus on your emotion. Describe just 1 or 2 words your emotions. And then bring the awareness towards your physical body. Physical body, just 1 or 2 words. And finally, now we're coming to your wisdom body, to the body of your higher self. And just kind of describe 1 or 2 words on your connection with something greater to yourself than yourself. So now imagine that around your physical body are all those 5 layers or these layers of bodies called kosha. And just imagine that each layer has a different color, just like the rainbow color. And then see them or imagine them surrounding your body. They're always with you. So let's take an extra breath in and out. And as we are practicing the physical asana, be aware of those other components like your mind. If your mind is chitter-chatting, say silently a mantra to yourself, 1 or 2 words like I control my inner peace, or I am at peace, or Om Namah Shivaya. Some kind of sentence that breaks the inner critic and our habit of just getting to the stage of being acceptance and staying within our comfort zone, practicing the yamas and the niyamas. First one is do no harm. So we are focusing on staying within our comfort zone. So let's begin by physical movement, and let's bring in a deeper breath in and out. And then let's bring the palm of your hands together and place them over your eyes. And we're going to do this 3 times, just placing them over your eyes. And by the 3rd time, placing your hands over your eyes, we're just going to open the eyes. Just let the light come in a little bit. And then we're taking the fingertips and just a little bit massaging the forehead, the side of the temple. And then from the side of the temple, we're going over to your ears, to the jaw, and then down to your throat, to the clavicle, to the heart. And then the heart, we're going to reach up toward the top of the shoulder. You can either tap or reach for it and just massaging it or touching the upper shoulders, the upper arms, and then down to the forearm. And then from the forearm back to the heart center, toward your ribs. And then from your ribs, go to the back of your body, right by the kidneys. And then from the kidneys to your lower back, out to the side of the hip, toward your thighs, and just work with your thighs a little bit, touching them down to your calves and your feet, signalizing our body that we are ready to do some physical movement and connecting with our physical being, not being distracted by our emotions, by our thoughts, staying in the moment. So let's take a deeper breath in and out. And if you are sitting on a pillow or blanket, I invite you now to come into the regular position on your mat. Let's switch the positioning of your feet. And now let's go into counterclockwise rotation. So turning our body to the left side is cleansing.